Super. Now you can solve this position.
Rook to A8.
What is the idea of rook e8? It's
So
free. It's for free. The queen can take. What will you do after that?
then bishop F3.
Okay, after queen into it, you want to play bishop f3 and pick up the queen, right?
Yes.
Very good. What about just after rook e8 and queen a2? Then what? What will you do?
Do the same thing.
What?
A2. Rook F2.
Rook.
F3.
How do you manage to play rook to f3? It's not possible.
Bishop to F3.
What is the idea of bishop f3?
To attack the king.
No. See, when you play rook e8, he has to move here because there's no square. Do you know why? This is covered, this is covered, this is covered, this is covered, and this is covered. The only square left is a2. When you played on e6, you give a check and take the queen. If you play queen on c4, then take the give a check on c8 and take the queen, right?
Yeah.
When he played queen to a2, there's no way to capture that queen, but it has a tactical trait. He cannot play queen on d5 because of bishop f3 pinning the queen, right?
Yeah.
So when he played queen a2, what will you do?
F3.
You have to capture the queen. But how? It's little tricky. See, he cannot move any squares like queen f7, queen e6, queen d5, queen c4, queen b3, queen g8. All squares is taken by our pieces invisibly. It not looks like it's covered, but it's covered, right?
Yeah.
So you have to find a brilliant move. When you manage to just remove this pawn, then it will be fine. Then you will win. How do you manage to remove this pawn? Just
Rook.
imagine there's no pawn and rook on 8. There's no square for your queen, for your opponent queen, right? So what? What will you do?
Rook A4.
Rook a4.
Yeah.
What about just queen into a4? Then what?
Then the rook's gone.
Then queen's gone 2 after giving the check, right? So rook into a4. So he has to go back there because there's no squares to go to. Not here, not here, not here, not here, even not here. You cannot give a check because just simple take with the rook, right? When you play queen e6, just give a check and take the queen. When you play queen d5, just play bishop f3, pinning the queen. cannot play f7 because bishop is guarding that square. So there's no way to go. So only way on g8, only a square, right?
Yeah.
Now you can attack again. Rook to 8, and let's create a threats, right? It cannot move anywhere. Every single square is covered by our pieces, right?
Yeah.
So what? He has only one option, and that is going to h7, right?
Yeah.
Now, what will you play here?
Bishop f6.
Bishop f6. How? This is not knight, right?
G6.
Yes, bishop to g6, exactly. The bishop at g6, it's doing great because he cannot capture. Yeah, he can capture. There's no way. He cannot go there. He cannot go there because it's covered by rook. When it's captured, then give a check and pick up the queen, right? So it's a check and just pick up the queen. And it's winning or not?
Winning.
Now, just see this position for 30 seconds. I will ask you, what is the position exactly?
This position.
Yes, fast. Only 30 seconds. Because this is the final position and you remember the first one and this is the last one. Result and question.
Uh-huh.
15 seconds left.
C6. King C6.
10, 7,
King C6. King C6. Queen G6.
3, 1. Are you ready? Rehan?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the position. It's not visible to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me the position.
There's a white rook at A6.
Start with a king, then major pieces, then minor pieces, then pawn.
Okay. White pawn at C1.
Mm-hmm.
Rook at rook at A6.
Mm-hmm.
And one pawn at C2.
Mm-hmm.
One pawn at G2.
Mm-hmm.
The king's at C6.
Yes, good.
The queen's at G6.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pawn at H6.
Yes, good.
And there's a pawn at G7.
Wow. Wow. Very good. You did it. Very good, Rehan.